Hi guys, and welcome back to Tips and Bits, and today we're going to be analysing the gold markets, and price is currently at $1,739, and we've seen a fair few bearish sessions now. As I mentioned, this significant bull run was due to a number of things. One, the fundamentals that we're aware that even the USA now are stockpiling a lot of gold along with Russia and China, and that's in a bid to create a reserve currency. We are also aware now that USA is also stockpiling heaps of gold along with France as well. They're just the main countries at the moment in the headlines that have announced and it's public that they're accumulating a lot of gold. What's happening in the backgrounds, I'm sure there's a lot more being accumulated. So we saw a nice double bottom, and that actually became a triple bottom, and here is where we saw the crypto markets pretty much crash in regards to FTX and Binance, and a lot of investors invested their money elsewhere, and they would have invested it into the likes of gold, crude oil, Nasdaq 100 and other raw materials, and gold being one of the best, one of the most trustworthy assets to invest in. People have invested in gold, and that has driven us out of our nice downward trend, which we've been in since February, since the war between Russia and Ukraine. We had a retest and we have continued, and now as I mentioned, once we passed our 200-day EMA, we was expecting some form of pullback, and that is what we're seeing now. In my opinion, I believe this level here will be a very key level around the 1,727, 1,730. Looking left, you can see we've tested it at 1, 2, 3 and consolidated around this level. So for me, I'll be looking at a possible entry at a retest. I'm hoping also this is going to be a level where we can meet our 200-day EMA, and then we should shortly see a golden cross, which is incredibly bullish. On the RSI, the RSI was overbought, and then that is where we've seen a little bit of selling pressure. But for me, I'm looking at an entry opportunity when we come down to test, or when we come into this region of the $1,730 mark. I haven't mentioned, but if you're interested in joining my Telegram group, where I share market research, analysis and free signals and entries, please feel free to join my Telegram group by scanning the QR code, and the link is also in the description of this video.